Panels in Illustrator CS6 provide a means for you to perform different operations and control the properties of your artwork. There are a minimum of 35 potential panels for you to use in Illustrator. Fortunately, you'll only need to deal with a select portion of them, but understanding how panels work is fundamental to working efficiently in Illustrator. So in this video, I have Illustrator open on my computer, and I want to show you that when you open Illustrator by default, there are two primary panels that you're going to be using when working in the program. Now the first one is over here on the left-hand side of your screen. This is the Tools panel. And then way up here at the top, you have your Control panel. Now because I don't have any artwork open on my screen, we really don't see the options available in the Control panel, but that's okay for now. Now, the other panels that we have to deal with are way over here, and by default are docked to the right side of our screen in what's called the panel dock. Now, panels can have two main different states. They can be docked or they can be free-floating. Let me show you what I mean. If we go to the window menu, I'm going to come down here and choose Align. And that's going to display my Align panel. Now, by default, the Transform and Pathfinder panels are also grouped in with the Align panel. But what we could do is we can break them apart. So if we click on the Align tab, we can click and drag, and we can detach that panel from the rest of them. And I'll just move this over here for now. So this Align panel is free floating. And I should also point out at this time that if you ever can't find a panel inside of Illustrator, you will always find that panel in the window menu. So if you accidentally close a panel by clicking the X in the panel, you can bring it right back where it was by going to the window menu and choosing the name of the panel that you just closed. Now again, this is a free-floating panel, and free-floating panels are fine because you can see all of the information that's available within them. But the problem with free-floating panels is that they're going to cover up part of your artwork. And it really occupies a significant amount of screen real estate when you're working on your artwork. So what we could do is we can actually dock these panels. So one way we could do that, we can click on this gray bar at the top of the panel, and I'm just going to drag down, and when you see a blue line appear, you can let go, and that's going to dock that panel at that location within the panel dock. You can also dock a grouped set of panels. We'll just click on this gray bar and we'll drag it over here, and when I let go, you'll see that it docks those panels as well. Now, in addition to panels being free-floating or docked, as you see here, they can also be expanded. So if you click on this button, you'll notice that it now expands the panel to show you the contents. To collapse the panel back to button view, you can just click on the tab, or when it's expanded, you can click on this double arrow here to collapse it to button view as well. If you want to change a panel from being docked to free floating, you can click on the button to expand it, and then you can click on the tab and drag it out so that it's no longer docked at that location. Now, if you simply click on a button and drag, you will also undock it. But now you can see that these panels have two different modes. We have expanded or button view. To change an expanded panel to button view, we can simply click on this double arrow, and that'll collapse it to the icon view or the button view. Click on that double arrow again, and that will expand it. I'm going to go ahead and expand both of these panels, because another benefit when you're working with the free-floating type is that if you click on this gray bar and you drag right to the bottom of another expanded panel, it will connect the two together. So now when you move these, they're going to move together as a unit. To ungroup them, simply click on the tab and undock those panels as well. I should also point out that you don't need to dock your panels only on the right side of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and close these panels. A common configuration that I often use is I'll go to the window menu and I'll simply open up my links panel. And if you click on that tab, I'm just going to drag this out. And if I hover over here on the left edge of my screen, I can dock this panel at that location as well. To free up some screen real estate, I can click on the double arrow to shrink it to a button view. And to save even more space, just hover along the right edge, drag to the left, and that will reduce it to a single button view. As you work more in Illustrator, you'll discover how useful these panels are. Knowing how panels behave and how they can be used will make you a more efficient designer, allowing you to focus on your art more and on the application less.